Oh, wait. Look, I made it to my own stream. Thanks for the lurk, Van Galen. Yes, thanks for the homework. Hi, TK. Also for killing a spam bot. Appreciate it. Use that ham banner. Yes, spam bots in this economy? Sorry. Yeah, hi TK, hi Jenny, ow! And hello, Captain Katamari. Hello, hello. I'm just trying to clip my microphone, there we go. My microphone thingy into my pocket, and it was not wanting to clip. That is such a good emote. How is everybody? Happy Monday. Oh my gosh, come on, extra cable also go in my pocket. Thank y'all. I'm settled. I think I'm settled. I also have a new tool today. I saw on the internet somebody else that does a lot of animal portraits in pastels recommending an oh my god. You know when you breathe the wrong way and you're like, there's no way I'm not gonna cough for like 5 minutes about that? Okay. Anyway, this other pastel person was talking about how they like using an eyeliner brush, which I didn't actually know was a thing, but for like blending in very fine areas. So I'm fine, thank you. Thank you, Rat King. Also, hi, how are you? And is it okay to call you just Rat King? I just did that. Sorry. I also have a throat lozenge right now. Hey, Cyber Techno, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning to you too. So yeah, here's my super fancy new tool. I got it on, but it was like $10, less than $10, because it's not a fancy one or anything. So we'll see how that works, if it works. Okay, great. All right. So the let me show you what we're doing today. Did everybody have a nice weekend, I hope, by the way? This is what we're doing today. And we are doing this, as the stream title implies, because I didn't have any ideas. But Rob is now, who is also a wonderful pastelist. Let me do a shout out. Rob is now. Oh, good, Cyber Techno. I'm very glad to hear that. You're on the mend. I'm doing fine, thanks. Yeah, so Rob has now got approached by somebody who had seen his work at like an art fair, and they asked him to teach them how to do pastels. So this was some homework that he assigned to his student, and was then doing himself yesterday on his stream. He was like, do my homework, when I said I didn't have any ideas. So that's what we're doing. We're doing some homework. I had this sweater in high school that I got at the Salvation Army or some thrift store, and it was great. It was like an old-fashioned cheerleading sweater. So like, it was like wool and acrylic or whatever. It was navy blue and had that big like kind of woolly looking patch on the front and had a megaphone and it said HW. And I'm pretty sure it was there were 2 towns near us that were so small that they like combined their schools and combined everything. So it was called Hamilton Wenham. And I'm pretty sure that was why it said HW, but I used to always think it was like to tell myself it was for homework. I was very enthusiastic about homework, which I absolutely was not. It's one of those joke things, like a joke. So funny. Okay, let me get this reference photo up and stop talking. Oh yeah. I'll keep my guidelines, my sketchy lines over there too. All right. Okay. I'm not really sure. Sheriff and Boy Rat King. There's a really old Simpsons episode where, the bully kids, it's the Hullabalooza episode, and the bully kids are hanging out in the audience, and I can't remember what band starts playing. It might be like Sonic Youth. And one's like, oh yeah, they're cool. And one of the other kids is like, are you being serious, man? The first kid goes, I don't even know anymore. And I think that's very funny. Yes, literal homework hype. Does anybody like homework? They can't, right? It's the worst. That's why I just didn't do it in high school. I finally realized that nothing would I could get enough done in the hallway before class. I don't recommend that. It was stressful. Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do is get gloves out. They're all, oh, I can use my yucky ones from. I reached the other one without knocking the camera over. Yeah. Yes. Success. So much success here. Right, TK. Okay, these are grimy, but I can clean them off. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So let's go to the art view. Do I remember how to do pastels on paper? It's been a very long time. Okay, so here is my Sketcherooski. Ooh, let me turn on my light so I can see too. Bueller. Oh, that's awkward. Sorry, there's my giant head. Okay. I'm gonna have to either scooch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scooch over. This is my sketch just printed onto, so I did my sketch on Procreate and printed it out on just computer paper, and I have some carbon, just regular old carbon paper to transfer, and I thought we would use black. Very dramatic. That is very low. Sorry. Or as I once saw on a daytime talk show, I'm sure in the late 90s, I could say, instead of dramatic, dramastic. Oh, really, Jenny? Is it because of my weird, chunky sections? I kind of just look for, where I would change the kind of overall color and go from there. Or do you mean because it's got 9 steps and I don't just sketch it on the paper like a normal human? I don't think this will come as a surprise to anybody, but I tend to overcomplicate things. So one of the great things about doing the sketching part on Procreate is I can erase stuff, and I'm just when I'm I have way too many lines. Oh, really? Well, thanks. Okay, is that actually visible? Yes. I think, Jenny, that's part of why, just because of the way that I do my sketchy stuff, I think that's part of why glass makes sense to me. Because, you know, I'm just putting in blocks of glass instead of drawing in blocks of color. I don't know, maybe not. Hey, Rob. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. No. This is just pastel homework. I was just talking about how, you know, I do these weird kind of color blocks in these bizarre shapes. And that's kind of how you make like stained glass too. So I was just saying, I think it translated well for me, just because I do my sketches weirdly already. Also, hi Rob, how are you? And for anybody who's interested, I'm using a mechanical pencil that no longer, the lead comes out, but it pushes back in. I think there are tools that are made for this, but I don't own one. So if you're ever stuck for transfer paper, or a tool to do this, try a mechanical pencil with no lead out. Yeah, I mean, it just was like happenstance though. Like, obviously, I've been doing this longer. Whoa, Flora! Hello. Oh, I hate that, Rob. I'm sorry you're having that kind of a day. Well, hello, Celestine Fay Queen. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome. To pastels. Are you a pastelist too? Thank you for the shout out, TK. Millie, hello. Hello, everybody. This is lovely. Laura, what were you doing in your stream? How was it? Tell me everything. For new friends, hi, I'm LL Cool Lib or Libby. I do chalk pastels on stream, even though it doesn't look like that. And I also do stained glass stuff sometimes. Well, thanks, Millie. Thank you for the lurk. Oh my gosh, that little confetti cat is so cute. Ooh, did that. Loki the Hitman. Oh my gosh, that's wicked cute. Yeah, so you might find chalk pastels, you might find stained glass, and that's kind of the whole thing. That's it. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Herbistella. That sounds like it. It sounds like it would be a lovely game. Well, that's nice. Thanks, TK. Yes, I say wicked kind of a lot. Well, that's great. What are the things I always try to say? Yes, Flora, if you need to raid and run, I understand. Please take care of yourself. But obviously you're welcome to hang out too. Love to have you here. JRPG. I have literally no idea what that first sentence means other than the word game. But I have heard of Final Fantasy. Yes, precisely. We have an emote for that. It is right here. Just kidding. I've been told so many times that I hate fun that that's why that's here. Okay, gotcha. There's also, here's a little explanatory. Not a gamer. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. What happened to that? I had a command that explained that I'm not a gamer and I don't understand fun. I wonder what that was in. That's an important one. yeah, what the heck? Well, here's the explanation that should have come up. There, okay, what the heck? Did I mess it up? Not a gamer, not a gamer. Well, thank you, Millie. Yes, enjoy some food. Phoenix, okay, gotcha, Flora. I am caught up. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Have a wonderful, have some wonderful food. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And take it easy. Hope to see you soon. Okay, Jenny, have a safe commute. See you. Yay for end of the day on a Monday. Right, and for anybody who just came in with the raid, I am just transferring my sketch that I drew in Procreate and then printed out onto computer paper onto what I will actually be drawing on. I'm using just regular old carbon paper. Hey, Siha, how are ya? Well, and let me, Kashiziden? Kashiziden, is that correct? Please let me know. I don't want to ruin your name. Oh, yeah, no problem, Rob. I don't know if, can you see? Yeah, you can see that the lines are coming through. I wasn't sure if it would work with the, gray on black situation, but they seem to be okay. Which is good because I have white, kinda, but it's actually, I just made it by scribbling with a white graphite pencil onto tracing paper, and it is not very large, so I would have had to make it bigger, and it's not like it's quick, because you have to cover the whole back of the paper. I should probably buy some white carbon paper sometime, but that would make sense. Kashi? Okay, I can totally do that. Thank you, and thank you for the follow. Whoa. That's interesting, Cybertechno. Pastels, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I know anymore. See how we'll have to see. I don't know the last time I did pastels on paper. It must have been when we finished the plant studies. Oh, it was a while ago. Graphite transfer paper. You write that down. Take a whole step out of the process? Yes, please. Oh my, come on, pen, you can do this. Paper. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Oh, thank you, Rob. I was just like, stop. Peer review. Oh, really, TK? I think I didn't. I must not have known you before. Either that or I didn't realize it was a changed name. Like that you're the same person as the other person. I'm so articulate. I understand why people... I probably have a lot of poets that lurk here for the language inspiration. Yeah, Rob, I was kind of fiddling around with those plant studies the other day to see if maybe they'd fit on like some sort of standard size paper, and of course not. Like, why don't I? Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, why don't I pay attention to this more before I start things? But I had brought like a square of paper to that workshop. It was just way too big. It was on the fly, what can I say? So, total knockback, yeah. Oh, is that what TK is for? Interesting. I do remember that name. I did not know you were Total Knockback. Thank you very much, Rat King, yes. It's the, I like stumble over my words, but like on point. Very graceful stumbling. But yeah, I can make the plant studies fit on like a normal size card if I have like black or white or whatever, solid stripes on either side. And then I don't have to crop the actual image. Just, how annoying. How dare you hydrate yourself, Siha? That's awesome, Rob. Why not do yourself a favor? I'm wondering, just roughly. Yeah, this is really close to an 8x10. It's actually a little bit smaller. I had been saying like I wanted to try doing some actual portraits on smaller sizes and like regular sizes of paper, so somebody doesn't have to get something custom framed and spend $9 bazillion. So this is a good intro, I guess. Even though I'm not doing a whole portrait, obviously. Obviously. Yes, that's a great idea. Thank you, TK. On top of the knives. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the other thing is something that's smaller in size. That was such a good idea, TK. Can also be at a lower price point, which is nice, obviously. And, if you don't have a lot of wall space, that's also a thing. What spooked you? What did I do? Did I do something? Did I make a noise? Please tell me, I will try not to do that. Hey Amy, how are ya? Good to see you. Hey Kalino Kitty, hello, hello, good to see you. Oh, mic interference, I'm sorry. Oh, I wonder if it, did I hit it when I did that? I'm so sorry. what I get for stretching. I guess it must have been the mic. Unless it was my chair, sometimes it makes really abrupt. It's old and all metal. I'm talking when I have my head down. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe. Is it better now if I put my head down and talk? Much better? Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm sorry, friends. Gosh, I've had this mic for months and I didn't know that. I was like hurting you. I'm sorry. Hope the alerts are quieter today too. Batman naked? Batman doesn't really turn his head, right? He turns his whole like upper body. Is that right? Or like cat necking it. Rob, you have cats. You must, at least one of them must do the thing where they like shrink their heads all the way down and they have no neck. Looks really funny. Like, we usually just call that no necking. Hurts. Boring. Oops. Oh. Doing the eyes, like at the beginning, especially when it's a big eye like this, with a lot of like things in it, always makes me think of drawing a cell in like middle school. Okay. Endoplasmic reticulum in there, and we're done. Yeah, yeah. Telescoping cat neck. Yes. This is the second time this will have come up on this stream, but the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Or are mitochondria plural? Rhetorical questions. Nobody needs to figure this out. If I decide to give a quiz later, it'll be open book. Well, I'm sorry to make you think of those 20 cents you didn't get, TK. Ooh, do it, Kashi. That's awesome. Come in, Libby, please. What? Help me. I'm so confused. Sorry. In German. Ah, interesting. So then So that implies, since there's a plural version of it, that would imply mitochondria is singular, as it is, I think. Thank you, Flora. Yes, yes. Encourage. Mitochondrion. Oh, interesting. Well, who knew? Apparently TK. I get all of my thingies in. All my pieces here. I think that's probably plenty to go with. Common W. Ah. Thank you, Siha, and thank you for also schooling me on completely normal human language that I had not heard of. I'm going to adjust this light because I have a dark spot over here. Uh-oh. Just my microphone thing. Nobody worry. Why is it so dark over there? Maybe I'll turn this very far away desk lamp on. Ugh. Okay, that's as far as that cord goes. Gosh, there are cords all over the place in here. Okay. We put the mask on. Wish my chair could raise or lower, but I'm gonna be okay. Oh, it was Quim. Rob. KWIM. Hey, Tom, how are you? Good to see you. Ooh, I'm sorry, Siha, you're not used to that, are you? In your neck of the woods. What's new with you? Did I see you streamed the other night? I can't remember what was happening. I think I was in the car. And like a weirdo, I checked Twitch, but couldn't actually like watch Twitch because I was in the car. I wasn't driving the car. Clarify that. I do follow you, don't I? How did I know if not? Let me just double check this. Yep, I do. Okay. Good. I'll just have to keep an eye peeled. Do you have a regular time you think you'll go for, or not yet? Or will it always be sporadic? That was like a matryoshka. I hope I say that right. A Russian nesting doll of questions right there. I probably don't say it right. Yeah, I think a schedule is helpful personally. Like for me as the person doing the streams. All right. Let us. Okay, number one, let's get this out of the. What the heck are you doing? Procreate. Get the glare off of my reference photo and. I'm getting my my usual go down first colors out. Here is my olive green. Very important. Should be easy to find. It's one of the very few that's in a wrapper. Why must here it is. I guess it is really small and looks gray. Okay, Tom, I am doing homework that Rob is now, who's right here in the chat as well, assigned to somebody he is teaching how to do pastels. Because he did it yesterday and I didn't have any ideas. Sorry, it's weird. Sorry, it's like on an angle now. Thank you for the reference. That's what I'm doing, Tom. Ugh, yeah. I mean, my recommendation is try a mask. This is just a regular old cloth mask. Andrew Techie, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Yeah, Rob, it's not like, I believe I have read, or the gist I have gotten from what I have read is that they're not like, the particles don't get like aerosolized so much. Hey, Killer Bee, good to see you. I'm speaking with my brain. Would that be telepathic? I think so, right? I was actually noticing that too, though. Like, that is really close to my skin color. But yeah, Rob, so it's just something to take some of it out of my airstream, basically. Yeah, right, Tom? It is cool. Gotcha, see how, yeah, somebody better help that poor rapper. Oh, come on, mouse. Let's do the one thing you are here to do. But yeah, Rob, I tend to try to use one that has the, the pinchy, like wiry thing in the nose. But I used to wear, I had for dripping paint on a house project, I had the kind of N95 that has the valve. And that just kind of like smashes my nose and makes my glasses sit weird, and it's just like not very comfortable. So I know a lot of people who don't wear anything, like you. And like, everybody I've ever taken a workshop from that hasn't worn anything. One person used the gloves in a bottle thing, but nothing for their face. So any little bit I think is helpful, personally. Yes. Pastel painting au naturel. Before I forget also, Killer Bee just came in, and I just want to mention Killer Bee is doing a 24-hour stream in response to a community challenge that he may or may not be regretting at this point. Tomorrow, starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, is that right, Killer Bee? And it'll go to 9:30 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday. And beyond that, okay, great, a little both. And B? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Rob. Do it. Morning, Kaylee. I'm doing well. How are you? Yes. So, as Siha alluded, at 3 p.m. Eastern, not only will I also be guest appearing on Killer Bee's stream. So, like, the stream's not here tomorrow. It's an hour later, and it's on Killer Bee's channel. But Van Galen will also be appearing at 3 p.m. on Killer Bee's channel. And Killer Bee and Van Galen, aka Thick Wiccans, will play some music together. And I'm going to be doing, sorry, that was out of focus. Yay, sorry, Kaylee. Sorry, I keep pushing my glasses. That it's pushing my glasses up that I'm doing with my forearm. Oh, I'm so Killer Bee, I can't believe you're gonna do that the same day as these candy corns. Yeah, right, TK? Exciting. So I'm gonna be doing something that isn't toxic. So not pastels and not glass shards, because unfortunately, those who remember the Thanksgiving candy corns from this past May that Killer Bee and Van Galen and I had to consume, we now have the Touchdown flavor collection, the Touchdown collection of candy corns, and I believe the flavors included are like vanilla ice cream, popcorn, fruit punch, and hamburger and hot dog. And I am extremely not looking forward to tasting these, but those will be happening. So because I have to eat things, I didn't want to be touching anything I wouldn't eat. Yes, popcorn and popcorn. I wonder why that is, TK. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this thing I've never done before. It's needle felting, but not where you make like a little 3D thing. I guess they sometimes call it wool painting, because it's flat. It's going to be on felt. And I'm just doing a kit because I've never done it before. But, oh, that's a cute one. Oh, how did I not know that one? Brenda's. Yeah, so I'll be doing wool painting and probably not making much noise except for yucky noises whenever I have to eat one of these cursed candy corn. So yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern on Killer Bee's channel tomorrow, me and Van Galen and Killer Bee. Thickest Wiccans. Yeah, I know, I might need a spittoon just in case. Or maybe I think the agreement last time was we couldn't spit them out. You are? Do you mean for the music part and not for the eating those gross? Yeah, I know, that'll be good. Beyond that, 8:30 p.m., is that right, Killer Bee? Also on Killer Bee's channel, because that will still be going on. Jackbox game night will be very fun. I think Van Galen and I are going to be like playing the games, appearing. Oh, that's great, TK. I'm sorry that it's during your mining hours. Yeah. I don't think that's likely. Oh God, I know. God, Killer Bee. I think DJ Doey is going to be playing that as well, participating, I hope. Doey's a good Jackbox MC though, so maybe if you're like super tired, he can assist in some way. For those who have only been here for stained glass streams too, by the way, I know that this is not the colors in the reference photo. I generally start pastel work with laying down unexpected colors, but kind of blocking in the values. If that makes any sense at all. So like the darkest spots are blue, second darkest spots are purple, third darkest are brown, and then I have a green and also a rusty red. Right? All set, nearly done, nearly done. And grog, yes. which I still am a little bit surprised about because frog is a non-streamer, like a vocal non-streamer. But that'll be good. That's so funny. TK. I don't know if I like know what I'm doing. My hands do a thing, and I try to keep my brain out of the way. I think that's how I'd describe it. Go with green. And usually there are little peaks of these colors that come through the real colors later. We'll see. Oop. A vent hood, I might actually very fixative right now, but I'm not gonna take this whole board outside and go do that and wait for it to dry. So but that's not what I usually do anyway. It'll be fine. These are all Rembrandts so far, Rob. I usually wait till like upper layers to use anything else, like a softer vanillier or something like that. Especially for my wacky colors stage, like I don't need a ton of it to stay on the paper. Yeah, Rob tried my beloved paper and says, what was your verdict? That it is usable? You didn't like anything more than you like pastel matte, Rob, right? Oh, you like did you like that better than the pastel matte, or it's just different and interesting? All right, well, I usually pastel matte, yeah. I do look forward to doing more with pastel matte, personally, as well. Where are my very dark pastels? This is not a great sign. This is where they live. Duh. Oh, I left them over with the glass thing. Pardon the side of my head here as I go and grab the one. Where's my favorite one? There it is. Lovely. Yeah, the velour is cool. I agree. I feel like I put some of the velour stuff in like a shopping cart and then never bought it because it was not cheap, if I remember correctly. And I was like, it's not like it's just one sheet, but also like I'm not sure I'm like sold on it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to spend this much on like 25 pieces. I know, right? It's a worthy pursuit, yeah. I do say so myself. I really wish this pastel was less like itself. Just be better. Yeah, I mean, it'll make things more affordable if you like the finished product. You know what I mean? I still have a piece of sanded paper I made myself, but I haven't used it because it's like, it's on Reeves BFK, and that is very like, they say that you can pastel on it. I feel like it makes so much lint. It's like super gross. I love it as what it was made for, as a printmaking paper. Lovely, but I do not see the appeal for pastels at all. I did a whole portrait years ago just for us of the chickens we used to have, and gosh, what it was just like a headache the whole time. I really did not enjoy. So I was like, well, maybe if I put the sanded stuff, if I put the medium over that, then maybe it'll be usable again. Not really. I did thin with water like it says to. I might try another little piece and not thin with water and see if maybe that keeps the lint attached to the paper. No worries, Rob. We'll be here. Ooh. There you go. Give me a dark brown, please. That's not very dark at all. These are dark. Oh. Rat King, that is, I just send you a little piece of art. If you've never heard of an artist trading card before, which I had not, I can grab one that I've got made too. It is, actually, why don't I talk while I go get it? A little piece of original artwork. It can be any medium, but the important part is that it is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Whoopsies. Sometimes we kick the camera. Push over. Okay. So this is, it's still got its tape border around it, but here is one that I did. You can see the white, wow, very blown out looking, but here is the dimensions of the actual card. Now you can kind of see that. And yeah, they are, yeah, little kitty. My cat Esme yawning. They are meant to be given away and traded. It's the same size as like a baseball card or a Pokemon card, I think. So yeah, that's the whole idea. So if somebody redeems that, I send them a little artist trading card, and they can keep it or trade it for a different one if they want, with somebody else who has more artist trading cards. You know what I mean? Ah, that was my thigh in the corner of the table. There, that's less weird. Maybe I slide this way a little. Ugh. Oh, my pleasure, Rat King. TK, did you see the DM I sent you in Discord, I think, about the trading card? If not, there is a DM for you in Discord about the trading card. Oh yeah, I think they're super neat. I really like them. So I thought maybe other people would too. All right, shall I do the eye? I usually do the eyes first. Clean that off. No worries, TK, at all. Oh, really, Rat King? Wow, so you draw. Do you have one medium that you like the best, or do you kind of just move around, have different phases when you like different things better? And yeah, in everything, like in school and stuff, everything always says to do the eyes last, but my personal opinion is if I don't get the eyes right, it's not gonna ever be right. So I tend to do them first and see if I need to basically start again. And like there's a certain amount of fiddling around you can do, even with pastels, but much easier to do if you don't have to worry about making a mess on stuff that's right next to it, you know what I mean? Watercolor, oh nice, very nice. And digital too, dang. What do you make for, are you an emote maker? I'm gonna pull out a Sennelier. Hope there's a black in that set. I don't know that there is. I don't know if I bought it. Yes, there is. Oh, we're good here. We are good. Oh yeah. It's so much blacker than the Rembrandt black. You can see the difference probably. Ah, yeah. Did you see the difference, Rob? Let me grab, I can grab a piece of, wait. Where can I put this that you can actually see it? So this is the Rembrandt black. And that's the Sennelier black. And that's even just, right? Quite the difference. And that's why I like, this Diane Townsend quinacridone magenta. I think it might be number 179. Look how dark that is, but it's not a black. I love this color. Trying to here's a dark blue, or it looks like a dark blue from Rembrandt. I just feel like I never really get the darks that I'm looking for. When I'm only using Rembrandts. Here's another one that's it's a good one. Hey, DJ Kenneth A, how are you? Oops, good to see you. I am having a good day so far, even though I just put extra pastel where it doesn't belong. Yeah, I agree, Rob. You need it. You must have it. You must buy some more supplies. More pastels, always the answer. New black, yeah. Well, are you familiar with the Terry Ludwig eggplant phenomenon? People are obsessed with this particular color it's a super, super dark color, kind of like this. But Terry Ludwig just recently started not selling their individual sticks except through their own website, which is obnoxious. So that store that I really like, Dakota Pastels, made a list of and a color swatch chart of analogs basically in other brands, and that's where I found out about this Diane Townsend one and this Great American Artworks one, which I like when it works, and sometimes it just doesn't. So, anywho, it's really nice to have super darks and for me, that aren't black all the time. I don't think there's obviously anything wrong with using black, but I tend to try to hold off on using it for as long as I can. The Senneliers though, Rob, you're probably gonna want a to wear gloves because they're really dusty. That's just like hardly touching it. Is what on your end? Oh, okay. Huh. Are we fine now? I've got a green, Okay, TK, good luck with it. I need some colors that are not what I have in my hand. A white and a gray. Their white's good too. I feel like it covers a lot. Personally. I didn't realize you had any sommeliers though. Then I will stop warning you about how dusty they are. I just know, like, in comparison to the Rembrandts, it would feel like a rude awakening, I think. Oh, cool. Is this, did you just order these for teaching your student? It's a recent development, and that's why I was unaware. Unison to Schminkas. Oh, do you love the Blue Earth one? I adore. So I have literally one of them. But I just think the texture is delightful. You haven't tried it? Well, I hope you like it when you do. What do I have for brown? I might have some lovely Giraud. So quite light. I wonder if it's because I'm working on black paper. I feel like everything looks very light today. Welcome back, TK. Yeah, I hope the lagginess subsides, because that is not fun to watch. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll take out that. Rob, I don't know if you're here. Were here when I was talking about it earlier, but that pastelist I was talking to you about in Discord, Pastels and Pits, was showing some of the tools that they like the other day, and they suggested an eyeliner brush, which I did not know was a thing. So I got just like a cheap one on Amazon, and I am trying it out. Yeah. It was under $10, so seemed worth a try. Not a good color. Ooh, maybe you. I mean, we could make it happen. I didn't realize I had that color of a Sennelier up my sleeve. Yeah, you might want to think twice before you start another one, I guess, then. Exactly. Was it a big follows bot? Are there any other bots? That's probably what that was. Okay, this is random, but my secret to things like this, Rob, is usually I just don't worry too much about them. Totally random, but the other day we were talking about the Andy Milonakis show. Did anybody hear, especially if you watched Andy Milonakis, Did anybody watch Human Giant when that was on? Oh, look at, I've got pastel all over my mask. Oh my God, my foot is so asleep. Oh my gosh, like so asleep. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yes, I know. Right? Wake up, foot. Eee. Oh man, that is so good. Best redeem ever. Thanks, TK. The feeling is coming back into my foot. It's because, so my chair, like there's like a ringer on the bottom, you know, you can put your feet on it because it's a tall chair. But it's not high enough that my legs are flat, so to make a flat surface for my pastel box, I keep doing silly things like putting my ankle on my knee, and then it makes me fall asleep. But it makes me less likely to drop all my pastels. So so there it is. Oh, well, there's a thing next to me, TK, like a little, can I get it on? Ooh. It's like a cart that you would, I think it's meant for like bringing things around in a restaurant. Ooh, that is gonna fall. Sorry. Okay, that's better. So that's next to me, but it's easier to not have to like reach over every time. So I wind up collecting them in my lap as well. Really, TK? Makes me wonder what you were envisioning. Hey, Tractor, how are ya? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Ah, you're so kind. I am too, though. I'm gonna peel some of this label off of this dark brown sennelier that I had. Yuck. If it's squeaking, it's a stick. But oop, wrong thing, wrong thing. Well, I like that, TK. No, that's fine. Why have I always been so biased against green, I guess? I have no good car ideas. And I have no senneliers that I bought back in the day when I was buying all beautiful, fun colors. In green, none. I really like green too. Yes, I am. Or like green with regret? Is that a thing? It's just that I didn't have senneliers. I don't have green, nice soft pastels. That was like all Rembrandts. Oh my gosh, that would be such a pain in the neck. I have to mix all those colors. That's a lot of green to mix. Hey, Kawitas. Ha! You surely have. Quite recently, no? And how are you and happy Monday? Or do I want? Fill up this very bright green. Yellow as it looks. Good. I was hoping it would sound like that, like I was literally doing Rob's homework. In the stream title, that's what I'm trying to get out here. Rob said if I do his homework, I give him my lunch money for a week, he won't make fun of me anymore. Could have gotten it in writing. Aw, man. Sorry, Rat King. Yeah, there's so my partner made the music for my stream, which is very nice. But like, because it was meant to be background music, it got kind of experimental in several places. Oh, Dracos! Thank you very much for the resub. I don't know why the alert's not coming up. But thank you very much. How are you today, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, exactly. Exactly, TK. I remember poor Arts by Eva came in one time right at the melty part, and she was like, what is happening? Because that was the first time they heard the melt. Oh, that's too bright. that's annoying. Well, it ignored me when I tried to do use the not a gamer command, and then Millie used it 2 seconds later and it worked. So I have no idea what's going on. Because the shout out thing should be, oh no, that one, if you used the command SO one, that one is one I made. I was thinking it was like native to Twitch, but it's not. Maybe that's, I don't know. Huh. Oh, it's back now. Oh. Maybe. Agree, Siha. Agree. Chaos is right. Absolutely. All right, let's get closer here. See if we can figure out what to do with this very pale reflection. Yeah, that's part of what I was I was reverse enjoying that yesterday because I was like, oh, I wonder how I'll do this. Darker brown. Not that one either. I could always use more browns than I have, and I can always use more greens than I have. Just a fact of life. Whoa, almost just dropped so many pastels at once. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kashi. That is so frustrating. I absolutely hate when that happens. But thank you for hanging out. Have a good step away. And yeah, nice to meet you and hope to see you soon. Take care. Or, you know, if we're still here, that'll be great. Depends if you have a my house level of cleaning to do or Yes, this dog totally has wiry hair. Boris has fairly wiry fur. It's not as long as this guy's, but I've done short, bristly fur before, luckily. But yeah, it is bizarre how much of the picture is just out of focus or soft focus, you know. Oh, let's see, there's so much glare. Rob, I wish that I could somehow make Giroux appear for you in some way that is easy. I really like them. They're super unique in my opinion. And I really, really like them a lot. No, that was Ghirardelli. The Giro are the skinny pastels that I like so much. It's the Girault. But I think you were saying you would have to like order them from France, which just seems excessive. especially with being so much closer to France than me. And chocolate sticks, yes. £4 per pastel? Hey. I don't know if they're that much here or not. Because I just have a set. Well, I only have the set because I got a single one in that sampler pack and it was so lovely. And they made a skin tone set and I needed a skin tone set, so like, no brainer, but a brown pencil, nice brown. No. That other, there. Get in here, there's a brown one. Not a dark enough brown pencil by any means, so. Yeah, even just like one. Just the one in my green set was enough to get me hooked, so. I don't know, you know, sometimes I feel like it's worth it if you really, really like a particular material and you're gonna work with, you know, you're not like you're gonna stop doing pastels, right, Rob? So get something a little pricier that you truly, truly love working with. I feel like it's okay sometimes. It's like there's a yarn dyer that, whose yarn I really like, and she has like merch that has her motto, which is "Friends don't let friends knit with insipid yarn." And I think that's so good. Oh, take care, Koitas. Thanks for stopping by at work. Hope you have a good rest of your day. A little purpley. I'm not forcing you, I'm just encouraging you to enjoy. Oh, thank you, Cyber Techno. I appreciate it. I swear this happens every time I've stepped away from pastels and come back, but I'm like, I really like pastels. I am very much enjoying doing this. as though it's a surprise every time. Right?